I'm going to be doing a limiting reagent problem, which is number 56 on packet 4. And then after doing this problem, I'm going to show you how to use this and solve a percent yield problem. So question 56 gives us this reaction right here, and it asks, question A asks how many grams of NO can be produced when 25 grams of nitrogen reacts. So this is going to be a mass-to-mass conversion. We're going to go 25 grams of N2 times 1 mole of N2 is going to be 28 grams of N2, and you can cross your grams out. Then you do a molar ratio problem. We're solving for NO, so 1 mole of N2 equals 2 moles of NO. And now we just have to solve for grams by finding how many grams are in 1 mole of NO. So 1 mole of NO equals 30 grams of NO. And when you calculate this out, you'll get 53.57 grams of NO that can be produced when 25 grams of nitrogen reacts. Now this question is asking the same except for 25 grams of oxygen reacting instead of nitrogen. So it's going to be the exact same type of problem except we're going to use oxygen instead of N2. So 25 grams of O2 is going to be 32 grams of O2 for every 1 mole of O2. Then do our mole-to-mole ratio, which is the same here, 1 of O2 for every 2 NO. And then we're going to find how many grams of NO we have by finding how many grams are in 1 mole of NO, which is 30. And we're going to get 46.8 grams of NO. Okay, so question C, which I haven't written down, it's asking predict the amount of NO that can be produced when 25 grams of nitrogen is reacted with 25 grams of oxygen. And then question D is explain. So our limiting reagent is going to be the reactant that is exhausted first in the reaction, which is going to be the smaller number out of these two, 46.8 grams, which means that oxygen is the limiting reagent. So the amount of NO that will be produced when 25 grams of nitrogen reacts with 25 grams of oxygen is 46.8 grams of NO. So this right here, this is our limiting reagent. And a limiting reagent is also going to be the theoretical yield in a percent yield problem. So we're going to just pretend that we're given the actual yield. In a problem asking for the percent yield, they're always going to give you the actual yield, and you'll find the theoretical yield like we just did here. So let's pretend that they gave us an actual yield of 36.2 grams. And we know that our theoretical yield right here is 46.8 grams of NO. So right here, this is the formula, actual yield over theoretical yield times 100%. And when you calculate that out, you'll get 77.35% as your percent yield for this problem.